going on, everyone? So we got to talk about what's going on with the prices right now in Baby Doge. We actually just now broke out of this channel, and really we only touched the trend line twice on this channel on the upside here. And you can see we only touched it twice on the downside here before we actually broke out to the downside. So this was a short-lived channel. This could have actually been a very good channel for Baby Doge, and we can still quite possibly enter back into this channel. But what you have to remember is Bitcoin. So we've seen Bitcoin did go down a little bit, and it kind of took everything down with it. And Bitcoin also was moving a little bit sideways, which pretty much prompted Baby Doge to also move a little bit sideways as well. But see, when Bitcoin moves sideways, you start to see all these other altcoins trending downwards. So as Bitcoin was in its sideways movement, we've seen things just start going downwards inside of crypto, right? So Baby Doge is just one of those projects that was going down while Bitcoin was going up. Same thing as was happening before, but we did have a nice little run. Now we still could possibly run a little more inside of Baby Doge, so I would definitely remember that as well. Anyways, we're down 4.5% in the last 24 hours right here. So still decent right now because 44% in the last 30 days is still pretty good, regardless of what happened previously. Like, we're still doing fairly well. Anyways, we're gonna keep going over this. I want to talk about some prices and some technicals here inside of Baby Doge. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's hop straight into it. Now, this right here, you see how these just keep spiking like this, right? You just see these random spikes, and then you see a dump, spikes, and then a dump. This is kind of how it works with Baby Doge a lot of the times when it's going down. And this seems almost too planned. Like, there's definitely some whales shorting Baby Doge. Like, they're buying a little bit, they're shorting it. They're buying a little bit, they're shorting it. It goes up, retail starts buying more, they start shorting it. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of that type of movement with Baby Doge. So it happens all the time. But yeah, anyways, we did see Bitcoin coming down a little bit. So we're also seeing the same inside of Baby Doge. Now, what can happen here inside of Baby Doge in the near future? That's what we're here to talk about. So as you can see here on the MACD, you do see a lot of that selling volume right there. Very little volume for Baby Doge in this area right here. But all it takes is a little bit more volume, like how it did here, like just a random rise in volume for it to get back into this channel. That's all we need, is a random spike of a buying volume. And that could actually help Baby Doge get back in to this channel. But other than that, if we don't see some random spike in volume, we will see this support here at the Fibonacci at about 1590. So 8Z 1590. And this is like a little short-term support area. And I love to show like the micro levels and as well as the macro levels, right? We got to show both micro and macro levels. So then when you take this Fibonacci, right, and you bring it up here to the swing high right there, because the previous swing high was right here, right? So we had that at the previous swing high, which that's why it shows you 1590 here for this resistance, right? It was resistance here, support here, right? So we got that established, okay? Now that we have that established, this is actually a perfect support because you can see it lines up with that resistance back here on the 9th of May, which was 1590. All you got to do is then bring it up to the next swing high, which is up here at 2200. So we got all the way up to 2200. That's the next swing high. Boom. Now you can see our next level of support that we're more than likely going to end up hitting. We may stop at 1590, but it looks like it's going to go below 1590. It looks like we're going to head towards 1510. So that is the next support for us, 1510, because we also hit that on the 10th. Well, actually on the 9th of May, we hit that level. So we could see us going down to 1510 and then trying to make our way back up. So that's really what we're about to do here right now in Baby Doge, hitting 1510 and then trying to make our way back up from there. But in the meantime, I'll keep you guys updated on that because it's not looking too good right now for the ultra short term, but I think we're going to be doing pretty good inside Baby Doge because all it really takes is Bitcoin to be doing well for everything else to kind of do well. So as long as Bitcoin can, hold and withstand these drops, then we'll be good. I think that we're still inside of a good space for the crypto market, so I'm really not too worried about what's going on right now. And yeah, there's just a lot of volatility. I know you see those huge random spikes right there, like huge random spikes and random dumps. So every single time there's a big dump, it immediately gets bought up by the whales, right? There's another big dump and boom, gets bought up by the whales. So I think there's a lot of manipulation going on in the market, but it's always bought up almost immediately. It's bought up. So that is actually a good sign for growth, and it's really keeping us from crashing. But anyways, moving on from that, let's talk about some other fundamental things with Baby Doge. Okay, so they got this post here. It says one like equals $1 buyback in Baby Doge. It's not gonna be much, $8,400. 8,400 likes. They're gonna be doing buybacks. So it is what it is. But I mean, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It doesn't do much for us, but you know, it helps people. It helps people's minds. It's kind of sets people's minds right. Makes people feel a little bit better about themselves. But hey, shout out to Jimmy here. He does say if people are crying about burns, why are over 100,000 views on this post, but only 3,600 likes? This is a community-driven project. If 100,000 people like this post every week, what will the burns look like? Why are you people viewing the post but not liking and reposting? And this is actually truth. This is actually facts right here, because you see so many people crying, say, "Oh, they need to burn. They need to burn. They need to burn." But every single time the Baby Doge developers try to do a burn like this, and when they're like, "Hey, just hit the like button, and we'll go ahead and do a burn or a buyback," and then better yet, also hit the repost button, and we'll do another one, right? But people don't do it. Like 209,000, and I bet most of the people that cry and complain about this, they never, ever, ever do any type of, you know, any type any type of hitting the like button or the repost button. They never do any of that. And then they'll still complain, asking for burns, and they'll be like, "Please burn, please burn." I don't know if this person hit the like button, but I'm just using them as example. But still, most people will not hit it, and that is proof, because you can look over here and see 209,000 views, but 8.4K likes. Most people will not hit the like button to save their lives. So yeah, they won't engage with the post only unless it's a negative comment. And what I mean by that is a negative comment saying just burn 99%. And obviously, you can't burn 99% because 99% is held by the holders. So how are you going to burn what you're holding unless you want to burn what you're holding, and everyone else wants to burn what they're holding as well? We'll never get to a 99% burns, right? It's impossible, physically impossible. But yeah, we definitely need to do better, guys. Like, come on, we definitely need to do better. But moving on from this, more of a light-hearted topic. So Baby Doge lands on Ton. So we're on a new exchange listing, which is StoneFi Dex. I guess it's a decentralized exchange for Ton. So yeah, this is definitely good that we're getting listed to these DeFi exchanges for Ton, because Ton is a good blockchain, and I think Baby Doge could become a prominent figure on the Ton chain. I almost said Tron, but Ton and Tron are two different things. But yeah, they also just now did a burn as well. Speaking of burns, they have done another burn for Baby Doge. So if you guys want to look at that, I mean, this was a long time ago. So it was a pretty long time ago, but still, 38 hours ago, they just now did another burn because people kept liking the post. So if you keep liking the post, they will keep burning. So they retweeted it, and they're like, "Hey, just keep liking it, and we'll keep coming back to it." Now they're doing the buyback version of this. So this one was only $12,000. I would like to have $12,000. So yeah, if anyone wants to send $12,000 worth of Baby Doge to me, go ahead and send it to me, or maybe Cash App. Cash App me $12,000. PayPal me $12,000. Because yeah, they're burning $12,000 right here. So yeah, that's what they did. So yeah, just hit the like button. That's all it takes. If you guys want the burns so bad, hit the like button. That's all you got to do. Hit the like button on their post. You can hit it on mine too, but I'm not gonna burn nothing for that. But yeah, y'all can do that on their post if you want. See what happens. See how many people hit it, and then yeah, get some nice burns and buybacks. Anyways, this is all I got for you all today. I'll keep you all updated again. Just to kind of recap, we're going to end up seeing us pulling back to 1500. And then from there, if we cannot go back up above 1670, then that's going to end up bringing us down to this next support, which is set at 1340, somewhere around that area. So that's what we're waiting for. And I know I mentioned this in the other video, but I'll mention it again. I did think I wanted to I thought I wanted to buy it over here at 1500, but I'm seeing a possibility of it pulling back to 1300. But I've done this before where I've predicted that it would pull back a little bit more and it didn't, and then I missed a buying opportunity. So don't wait on buying just because I say I'm waiting, because like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I definitely did expect that it would break down and go a bit lower from here, just because the volume started to slow down. But now I'm kind of rolling the dice, and instead of buying here at 1500, I'm kind of rolling the dice and thinking, well, maybe I should wait till 1300. And then if it gets to that point, then I'll be like, maybe I'll wait till 1200. But yeah, personally, I'll wait till it gets a little bit lower. But because I don't care if I miss it, because it just doesn't matter to me. Anyways, this is all I got for you all today, though. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. And as always, I'll be back with another video.